Good day everybody, welcome to another video. In this video, as you can see right beside me, we got a Stihl Br600 backpack blower. And the problem is, Buddy said it was seized. It's not seized. It doesn't run. Can this thing be fixed? Or is it a total write-off? So let's start taking a look. Well, there is some mixed gas in it. I was kind of questioning that at first, but it's definitely some mixed gas. So let's start removing these covers right here. So you could use a slotted or a T27. So I'm going to use to pull this off. We can look at the air filter. So I've never worked on one of these before, so this will be new for both of us. Alright, side cover's off. We'll put this back on in case we have a spark. We don't want everything to go up in flames. Let's remove the air filter. Well, the air filter looks like it's in good shape. Well, let's remove these two screws up top here, and hopefully this cover will pull back so it doesn't look like I need to remove the recoil yet. Appears to be a couple screws on the bottom here holding us in. Maybe you do have to remove the recoil. Kind of hoping you wouldn't, but maybe you do. It seems to be that's where it's held in. Yeah, that part. I think that's all of them. Oh yeah. Oh, I finally got the cover off. One of the things I noticed is the throttle's not even connected. So next thing, I want to remove this plastic cover here, and I don't know, it looks like it's held on by a couple screws, at least one there and one there. So now that cover's off, this is one of those two-stroke engines that has valves. And let's remove this cover with that little nut right there, or should I say bolt, and we'll have a look and see how the valves look. This was definitely loose. Copper washer there, gotta be careful of. So you can see right here, something inside the engine definitely let go. The push rods are missing. So let's see if we can get the carburetor off and maybe shine a borescope or something down below. Alright, here's the cold hard truth. Got the borescope. You can see right there, there is no piston in there. So Buddy had it apart. And that is the reason why. Usually these things drop a valve. It looks like both valves are still there. So why the piston got shattered? I mean, the crank still turns over freely, but I'm sure the cylinder and all that scored. Man, you think they'd make this thing easy to service, but if you want to remove the engine, no, you're going to take everything apart. Remove the backpack, remove the fuel tank, and then you got to remove the back part of the blower here. I do not know if this thing has reverse thread or not, but we're going to find out in a second. Yeah, it must be reverse thread. Maybe not. Maybe it just doesn't want to come off. So yeah, do you know why we couldn't get it off? Because instead of a nut coming off, the nut's actually built into the impeller. Look at that. Hey? Let's remove those four and get that engine out. should just pull the bottom of this crank out, but I'm gonna remove this cover, see if they remove the gears and stuff for the little camshaft. So there's something. I don't know what that's part of. There's part of the push rods. Remember I said there's no push rods? Yeah. That's because they're right there. Busted. Busted push rods. I already know she's looking pretty sad. Holy crap, you guys ready to have a look at this? Just get the old light on. You can see inside the cylinder down there, it appears that a wrist pin let go. And that was the end of that. You know, the cylinder walls are almost perfect except for that one section right on the bottom there. You could see it where it's scored. You know, the crank looks like it's in pretty good shape still. Could probably clean it up and oil it. But this project right here, unless I could find a motor, not even worth salvaging. Well, that's the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're going to end the video right there. As of right now, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Everything's already taken apart, so I can price everything out and sell it on Kijiji. Or I can look for a replacement motor. That's to be determined in the future, because there's replacement motors on eBay, but they won't ship to Canada, which kind of sucks. So, and on eBay.ca, of course, you can't find any unless I could find one in town. But odds are these engines are famous for the valves tightening up and seizing up the engine, causing the same issues that I've seen right now. Except one that obviously you've seen, the wrist pin seems to have let go. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. I just want to thank you guys for watching.